Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Today's video is a cool video I thought about for a while now on my fragrance journey. So this video is pretty cool. It's about how to become a fragrance reviewer. So pretty much, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of being a fragrance reviewer and give you some tips along the way to help you out if you're starting out at zero. I'm going to tell you a little about myself. I've been doing YouTube for almost 4 years now. I've been doing it since 2017, maybe 2016. I did that review, like a little unboxing and like shoes and video games. Then I leaned into fragrances more. My dad was really into fragrances and I started liking fragrances. I was never into fragrances from the beginning. I just want you guys to understand that. I thought it was a waste of time and I just didn't understand the story behind it and why people wear fragrances, their mood, how they feel, their situation in life, what makes them feel happy and joyful. So then I figured out after several years and now I'm a fragrance reviewer. So this was never part of the plan. I've been a reviewer for 4 years now and I have over 381,405 views on my channel. So I have a lot of views, people watching my videos over and over again. I have over 591 videos. So I probably got about maybe 590 or 580 of just fragrance related content and a few videos of video games and shoes. I met all these reviewers before at fragrance events and at Scent Explorer. I met Max Forte, Germany Fragrance, Curly Scents. I met a lot of reviewers, Steven for Adolescence, Carlos, you guys know them all. They're awesome people to talk to for support and help too. So they've always helped me on my journey. I asked some questions, they helped me out. So now we're going to get right into my list of things you should know about before you become a fragrance reviewer on YouTube. So number one, don't think about the money and fame. Don't think about the money and fame. You know, just buy fragrances that you feel you either love or you enjoy talking about. Buy samples. You can buy samples. Buy a bunch of samples. If you want to buy bottles, buy bottles. I mean, nothing wrong with buying bottles. I have a bunch of bottles, different fragrance brands. Buy fragrances that, you know, you enjoy wearing. That's the whole purpose of fragrances. You don't want to buy fragrances that you don't like and review them. Buy fragrances that you like to review or enjoy. Don't chase the money and the fame. I guess what I mean by that title is if you become a better reviewer in time, you'll have options to either monetize your channel or you'll be able to have brand deals, which is awesome. If you choose to have them or you don't, you choose your own path. If you're chasing money and fame, you're going to be very upset, very disappointed and depressed because you're going to be looking for all these handouts and nobody cares who you are. You start out at zero, like every other reviewer, any other YouTuber on a platform. You start zero, then you gain 1 subscriber, 2, 3, then it becomes 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50, 100,000 if you get that lucky in your journey. But don't think everything's going to happen to you just like that, because it doesn't. Number 2, why do you want to be a fragrance reviewer? There's a lot of reasons behind that for some people. Why do you want to be a fragrance reviewer? Do you want to do it for the money or fame? Do you just like talking about fragrances? Are you going to be okay being on camera talking about fragrances? Why do you really want to do it? Is it because everybody else is jumping on the bandwagon? You should do it because you want to talk about a fragrance you like, a fragrance house you like, or just want to talk about the fragrance that you enjoy. Don't do it for the other reason because you're going to be upset down the road after making video after video and you don't feel happy about it no more. Do it because you enjoy making videos and being on camera and being on YouTube. That's the only reason you should be wanting to do it for. Number 3, be yourself. I can't say it anymore. I watch a lot of reviewers watch me. Just be yourself on camera. You don't have to overhype your channel. Be yourself. Maybe you want to be unique, do some different stuff. Maybe you want to wear a cool outfit. Maybe you want to have a cool background. Do something that you like that makes your channel stand out than other reviewers that are on the platform. There's thousands upon thousands of viewers on the platform. We're all trying to review the same fragrance, the newest fragrance out. Some people review older fragrances. Review fragrances that you want. Pick a style that you like yourself and enjoy those fragrances and your style and your character. Don't copy everybody else because you're not going to have fun. You want to be yourself and be your own unique self. Number 4, take time. Take time to wear your fragrances. After several days you wearing it, or maybe a week or a month, then make your first review on it. You know, and say, hey, I like Acqua di Gio Profondo. And you say why you like this fragrance or how it works on your skin. Performance. Tell people a story if you like the fragrance, how it works on your skin, or say, hey, I've worn this several times and people like it, or I enjoy wearing this fragrance in the summertime, or this is going to be a signature scent for me because I like the lineup. Tell people why you like this fragrance and what story behind it. Maybe it leads to your life or your journey of wearing Acugio fragrances, or maybe your father, your stepfather worn it, or your brother worn this fragrance. Maybe the story behind it. Be your unique self and just take your time. There's no rush to make a video. Take your time, make sure you're comfortable on camera, and make a video that you enjoy. That's it. At the end of the day, you need to enjoy your video, not everybody else. You need to enjoy yourself, and people will like your content and will consider subscribing and leaving comments down below. Number 5 is the big one. This one I deal with good and bad every time. It's like heaven and hell, I feel like, with this comment here. Dealing with the comment section, likes/dislikes, and then likes and dislikes. So on YouTube, if you are new to the platform, they have likes and they have dislikes. Some people dislike your video just because they don't like your content, they don't like you, they think you're boring, they think you're corny, they're upset because you have these hot fragrances that they don't have or they can't afford it, or they think they don't like your opinion on a fragrance. And that happens with anybody. Take for instance, I love Dior Sauvage EDT. There's a story behind it, I've said it several times, and Dior is one of my favorite brands. Some people hate Dior Sauvage with a passion. They hate this fragrance, they hate it came out, it smells awful, it reminds them of an ex-boyfriend, so on and so forth, whatever, and I get it. But in this community, people are going to give you a like or dislike for your videos regardless. They might leave hateful comments. I get it. I mean, some people don't like my girl from my videos. And newsflash, she's been my girlfriend for almost 3 years now. She's not going anywhere. We have a great relationship. She likes to be in these videos. She has fun. It's just comments from that just makes it feel like it's not worth doing videos. And it does suck because, you know, people don't know what it takes to be a fragrance reviewer. You put your time in to make videos and people make fun of your videos or think you're corny. But all the time I take to make these videos is a long time. It's gonna be 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours to make a video, then edit, then post the video. And you watch the video for 5 minutes and want to dislike or say your video is crappy. So you have to understand, people are gonna hate your shit or they're gonna love your shit. It is what it is. You just gotta move past that, and you'll find people that really love your content. Don't worry about the negative because they're gonna come along up the road when you start getting more subscribers and more views. Number 6, reach out to other fragrance reviewers. There's nothing wrong with that. When I first started my journey, I reached out to, you guys know his name, Timmy from Imagine Scents. I always liked Timmy's work when I wasn't even a fragrance reviewer. I watched the channel before I became a fragrance reviewer. I like his content. He's cool to talk to. I reached out to him several times. He told me what kind of equipment to buy when I start getting money to buy cameras, lights, and microphones, and etc. He helped me out with that. We talked, you know, off camera through Facebook, just having conversations how I should go about making a video, and would help me out with pointers, and I appreciate it. He didn't have to do that. A lot of fragrance viewers are very different. Some are willing to open up and talk to you, and some aren't. So just reach out to a few of them, and some will be like, hey, here's some tips to help you out with your channel. You know, how to start an intro, how to talk on camera. Just give you some pointers if you make a mistake. We're all in the fragrance community together. They have a fragrance community together. A bunch of us have fragrance Facebook group channels. I'll leave my Facebook group channel down below. Casual Fragrance. You can sign up for a group. It's free. Just send me your invite and I'll approve it. And you learn about fragrances, fragrance reviewers, scent of the days, and stuff like that, and fragrances to swap and buy. But definitely reach out to other reviewers to ask for help on how to go about creating a YouTube channel, or the pros and cons. We all have different pros and cons. Number 7, have fun on camera. You gotta have fun. Like, just enjoy it. Don't take it too serious. When you start, you only got 1, 2, or 3 subscribers. Just have fun. You're gonna make mistakes. I made several mistakes. I make mistakes sometimes all the time, where I'll cut a video at the end by mistake, or I write the title and I miss a letter, or I say the word wrong. I'm only human. You know, people act like you gotta know every single name of a fragrance. I make mistakes all the time, in life or on these videos. I try my hardest, and I do apologize if I say name or brand wrong. It happens. You know what I mean? Just enjoy making videos, and you'll improve in time. Number 8, equipment. I don't know, what you guys are using nowadays, but for the heck of it, you can use your iPhone. You You can buy a camera. You can go outside and make videos with your camera. You can buy a little stand and a little cheap mic to clip on you. You don't have to buy a camera, you know, to have all this high-tech gear and you're starting out, because you're spending a lot of money on gear, and it doesn't matter, because when you start off, we all start at zero and nobody's going to be watching your content as much. When you start getting 5 to 10 to 20,000 subscribers, you start having more views and people know who you are, you know, you start making a little bit of money if you decide to monetize your channel, or you save up money to buy nice equipment. That's it. You don't have to break the bank starting YouTube, because a lot of people break the bank and then want to quit or don't want to do it because they're not getting financially money back. I mean, if you start getting good, yes, you'll get some type of income, but it's not like guaranteed $200, $300, $400 a month. You get paid once a month on YouTube if you reach your $100 threshold. Pretty simple. Now, light-wise, you can buy cheap lights. My lights are about 40 bucks. There's some soft box lights, I think they're called. I'll leave the link down below to eBay where I bought them at. I had them almost about 2 years or so, going on 3 years. They last. You can set them up, lock them down, and put them in a bag and carry them where outside or indoors. You can light it up. They work fine. Fragrances. So you can go different paths with it. There's 3 different paths. You can review old fragrances that you like, that some people are hard to find, that you have or you want to buy. That's awesome. You can review new releases that came out. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. People love new releases. Or you can do your top 10 list. People love top 10 lists. Do videos that you enjoy making and you think people will like. You don't have to go the route of everybody else. Some people review new fragrances, old fragrances, and sometimes hidden gems. I review fragrances that I like. Sometimes I review newer fragrances because a lot of my subscribers, hey, I want to try new Dolce & Gabbana, the new YSL, and new Dior. And 9 out of 10, I'm going to buy a bottle or a sample to review on my channel because people want to know about designer fragrances. But you have choices in your life. You can review designer fragrances like Acqua di Gio. You can review niche fragrances like Zoologist. You can review fragrances from Terry Mugler, like Amen, the old line of Amen fragrances. You can review Jeremy's new fragrance, Date for Men. I mean, you can review Feb Delicios, another designer fragrances. There's a bunch of fragrances you can review. You can just review designers, niche, or indie brands, whatever you want to review, that's fine. It's your choice. You're buying your own fragrances. At the end of the day, review what you like and what you enjoy. Don't buy fragrances that you don't really care for just to have views on it. If you want to do that, that's awesome, but do what you feel is best for you and your channel and your wallet. 10, when you make it. So I challenge you at the end of this video to make your YouTube channel, and if you do, leave a comment down below and I'll watch your video and I'll subscribe to your channel to show you some support, whether you're a man or a female or a young guy teenager or a young female teen. Just take your time, make a video, and just enjoy it. When you get to that threshold of 1,000 subscribers and you have 4,000 hours of watch time, pretty much YouTube will look at your channel, and if they feel like your channel is good and appropriate, most times fragrance channels are, they will eventually monetize your channel if they feel like it's going to provide value for you and everybody else. And you got to give them your information, like your name, your address, and your bank account, stuff like that, and they'll monetize your channel. If you get over so many views and you get a threshold of $100, because they put ads in your videos, next month you will get $100. Sometimes it might be $200, depends on how many clicks your video gets, and with the ads in the beginning of the video, the middle of the video, and the end of the video, the ad revenue you get. And yeah, sometimes I make $100, sometimes I make $200, one time I make $300. It depends on the videos that you make. I know a lot of videos that I made with top 10, they've got me maybe $100, $200. So it does vary. I don't get money every single month. Sometimes I get $100 once a month. Sometimes every 3 months I get $100. You only get paid once a month, and then that's it. It's not a lot of money, but it helps out to buy fragrances, buy samples, buy camera equipment, lights. I mean, 1 year I did make, I think, $300, and I invested that in buying a camera for my channel. I have a Canon Rebel R2, and it was like roughly around $450, I think it was. I had it on sale at Best Buy, so I spent like another $100 and something with insurance. So it was like $450 altogether. But I have a camera now. Is it nice quality? Yes. Can I shoot in 4K? Yeah. With my iPhone, I connect my iPhone to my camera and wireless download my video and upload it to YouTube. So it does take time. This didn't happen overnight. If you think you're gonna be an overnight success, it doesn't happen really. Some people get blessed and they can do that. Some people can't. Just take your time and just have fun making videos. I mean, review fragrances that you love. I like talking about zoologist fragrances. They're awesome. I like talking about Creed Viking. You guys know I love Creed Viking, but some people don't like Creed Viking. They're expensive fragrances. I mean, if you can't afford the full bottles, buy yourself a bunch of samples. I buy samples all the time. You know, it's the same juice, it's just in a smaller bottle. I mean, at the end of the day, you just need to be smart. Don't spend all your money on each fragrance. Buy fragrance that you like and review them. And then down the road, when you get a little bit more popular, if you want to splurge and buy bigger bottles, that's fine. I've been doing it for almost 4 years now, and I'm not trying to buy so many bottles that I'm never going to wear. You know what I mean? Especially, I think I have well over 100 something fragrances, more than that I gotta try to wear, but I'm still buying stuff to review for the channel. So you need to take your time, because there's times when I felt like I didn't want to do this because it was stressful, trying to make video and catch up to other reviewers, and you don't need to have that mindset. Just make videos and take your time, because it ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean? Fragrances are not going anywhere. Fragrance viewers are here. Some stay longer than others. It depends on how their life goes and their life choices. So just have fun at the end of the day. That's it. So thanks for watching this video. I know it's a little different than fragrance review. If you like this content, cool. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you're going to start a YouTube channel, or you're curious about starting a YouTube channel. I might make a video on how I review my fragrances. If you want that video, leave a comment down below. I'll make a video how I review fragrances day in and day out. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next one.